Good afternoon everyone. I'm sorry for me not wearing any makeup, but I'll get into that later in the video as I explain something. But yeah, this is my July favourites. Can't even believe it's the end of July. This is going up a couple of days early to the end of the month just because I am at my dad's Saturday night and I want my non-beauty favourites to go up there. So this is my beauty favourites. There's quite a lot to get through. It's something I want to rant about at the end, so I'm just going to jump right into it. The first one is, I have owned these foundations for a while. It's the Rimmel Match Perfection and the CoverGirl True Blend. Both of them are called Ivory. This is number 100 and this is number 1, or L1. Now these are more dewier finish foundations and I could not wear them, and I couldn't wear them for so long because my skin was so oily, and I was thinking of throwing them out, but I have two of these and this is like $14, $15, maybe a bit more, $17, and this is like $19, $20 or something like that, and I didn't want to just waste it because I've only used this maybe 4 or 5 times. This is maybe half empty. I've used maybe half and I have a whole other one. So I don't want to throw them out, but now that I have changed my skincare routine and the oil in my face has decreased dramatically, I can wear them and they are beautiful. The next thing is just the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I stopped using this for a while because I had an e.l.f. one open that I wanted, an e.l.f. eye primer that had been open for so much longer than I had even owned this, so I wanted to use it up. But since then I have just realised why I like this. I can't say I like this better than the e.l.f. one. The e.l.f. one is just up there with it. But for the days where I need the coverage on my eyes, this is perfect. So, yeah. I know there's actually a fair amount of people who don't like these, but I really like it. This is in Soft Ochre, and I like it when I am not tanned because it matches me perfectly. And also when I am tanned, it just makes my eyes a little bit lighter on the lid, and it's awesome. The next product is the next thing that isn't new to me, and it's this Aldi powder. I used to use this all the time before I got my new job. Well, not really new, but before I got the job I have now. This one's in transparent. It does come in like skin tones as well, skin colours as well, but I just get the transparent one because the skin tone colours don't go light enough. But this is just an awesome powder. The packaging is really sturdy. If you are traveling, it's even got a decent mirror, and I have an empty one of these that I put a tissue inside and I actually use it as a travel mirror. Maybe not to do my full face of makeup if I'm going somewhere, but I put it, you know, in my purse, I put it in my school bag and things like that, just because the packaging is really sturdy. But the powder is actually a really, really nice product. It's in between that really heavy powder and the really light one. It's on those days where I prefer a very heavy powder just because my skin is so oily. But yeah, it's like lightweight, but still really controls the oil in my face. It's hard to describe, but it's really good. Now these next few things are completely brand new to me. The first one is the Revlon Lash Potion Mascara. Now I have owned this for a while. I think it was in either my haul I did just after my birthday or just after Christmas last year, I'm not sure. I got this in a kit with an eyeshadow quad and a lip product, and I got another one where it was the Grow Luscious in the green tube. And this was at the back of my drawer, kept getting pushed to the back, so I was like, finally, I will open it. The brush looks like that. This one's in black brown, but the reason why this is my favourite is because it is the only non-waterproof mascara I have tried that doesn't smudge. I know this is a non-waterproof formula because throughout the day it does fade. So if I put this on, say, at 7 AM this morning, when I get home from school, so today I would have finished at 1:30. When I get home, my eyelashes look a little bit, it just looks more natural. So if you want a very dramatic lash look with this, this is not your mascara to use. But it just does look very natural, so this is very good for me for school, to be honest. I do my foundation routine, my eyebrows, and some mascara, and while this fades, it gives me that no makeup look. So I do really like it. It doesn't smudge or go down here at all like it often does with non-waterproof ones. The next thing is a lip product combo. Now both of these are very old, but they were given to me from my Stepsister Sam. The first one is a Coral Colours lipstick in Apricot Sunset, and the packaging is broken on this. And it just looks like that. It's a very bright, peachy pink. It's definitely a pink, but it's got a very, very peachy undertone in it. While I do love this lipstick on its own, I just thought to mix this NYX lip gloss over the top with it one day, just because I wanted a gloss over the top, and I just grabbed this. This is their NYX Girls Gloss. I have no idea how old this is. In number 19, Apricot. And it is just a bright lip gloss. I normally would have just mixed, say, my Chi Chi liquid lipstick over the top, but it is so opaque that you can't see this colour through it. Whereas I mix them both together. I can't even describe why I like it. It's just a very, very nice colour. And these last two things, which are favourites, are two blushes. Now, these are from BYS. This one in particular is in the colour Coral, and it looks like that. As you can see, this one's totally my colour. And this next one, the packaging broke, so I pushed it back in. I tried to depot it so it would actually fit properly, but it kind of just broke. This one's in the colour Pretty in Pink, and believe it or not, this is probably my favourite blush right now. I did sit it on my makeup stand. I do, just because the packaging doesn't close. It doesn't fit in my drawer, but I can use it up. And these were only $3.70, and I can't believe that they were, because the formula is incredible. They're like a satin kind of, I don't know how to describe it. They're like a satin finish, but they just give you the most healthy glow on your face. And honestly, I just can't even believe they were $3 something, because the formula of these is better than some of the high-end ones I own. So that's really good. Now, these last two things are duds. The first one is this Maybelline lip liner. I have owned it for maybe 2 months, but I didn't really start using it till this month. It's in the colour Rose. That's all I can read. I don't even know what the rest of it is, just because they've put silver writing on top of a silver thing. And while the colour is absolutely beautiful and it's very pigmented, but it's just not creamy. I am definitely keeping this and still using it because I paid for it. But I definitely need to use a lip liner underneath this, because, not a lip liner, a lip balm. It is so drying and it does drag on your lips. So that is the only complaint I have about this, really, is the formula. It's just way too dry for my personal preference. However, that does mean it stays on for a very, very long time. But also, because it is so drying, it shows every line on your lips. So just be careful of that with these Maybelline lip liners. I'm not sure if this is because it was on sale or not, but yeah, the colour is beautiful. I love it. I'm not throwing it out just because I own it. This last thing is the reject I don't like. It is the reason why I'm not wearing makeup right now, and why I am hiding my neck with my hair. This is the Australis Original Primer. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw my little rant about this. This contains peanut oil. And I am allergic to peanuts. But that is because on the back, you can't even read the writing. It is so small. So, it also has cucumber in it, which I'm not allergic to cucumber, but cucumber is a very high in allergens, meaning that a lot of people are allergic to cucumber without even realizing it. But even if I didn't have the big allergic reaction to it, it is still a very, very bad primer. It sent my skin so incredibly oily. I did my makeup at about 7 o'clock last Wednesday. By 9 a.m, I was a complete greasy mess. By 9 a.m. That was 2 hours later, and I still had another 5 hours to go before I got home. And yeah, the only thing I can say is that yes, even though I went a complete greasy mess, like you could probably deep fry something on my face, my foundation didn't move. It didn't move. It stayed on my face. And it was very, smoothing. It did kind of blend out my pores. I'm not even swatching this on my hand because I'm too worried of it reacting on my hand. But the consistency of it is sort of halfway in between like a moisturizer primer and a gel one. This is silicone free, by the way. It's kind of halfway in between. I did find it smoothing my skin very well, and it did make my foundation last, but not only did I have a major allergic reaction to it, it just made my face so oily. But what I don't understand is why you have to put nut oils in things. Nut oils, coconut oil, like I get that they're good, but seriously, you need to make sure that you advertise it on this. You need to put in bold writing, contains nuts, because not everyone is not allergic to them. So if I hadn't actually Googled the ingredients or gone into the store to look at the ingredients in this, I probably wouldn't have found out, and I probably would have kept using it on the days my face was very dry. So yeah, not only has it got peanut oil in it, it's got aloe vera, which is fine. It's got geranium oil. It's got orange oil. It's got cucumber extract. It's got yeast extract. So not only that, it's got honey in it. So not only that, it's got peanut oil in it, but it's got so many other things that people are allergic to as well. So if you have any sort of sensitivity to, not breakouts, but just skin sensitivity to like allergy, eczema type, don't even go anywhere near this. It's awful. I'm sorry for ranting about it, but I just don't get why people put nut oils in things. I know they're good and they work, but yeah. And I know this is a cruelty-free and vegan brand, so it would make more sense for them to put nut oils in it than animal product, but I do just wish I had looked at the ingredients first. I normally do look at ingredients first on products before I buy them, but that day I thought that just wouldn't have it in it. So it pays to look, because I've had this big rash on my neck for over a week, and yeah, it is going away, but it's still very itchy and irritated. So yeah, this is being passed on to a friend who likes it. So I'm going to go and film my non-beauty favourites now. I will be in the same clothes and everything, so I do apologise for that in the 2 videos in a row, but I can't help it. So, if you enjoyed this video, guys, let me know down below. Let me know something you liked this month and something that you didn't like. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!